Hello and welcome everyone to the brand new temporary game mode called Key Battle, which pits 16 players against each other and AI controlled monsters on a gigantic map called Polygon. Everyone starts this game mode off alone at random locations on the map, and your early game tactics should be to instantly push forward and engage the low-level sea monsters you encounter. Dispatch these puny beasties with a couple of well-aimed salvos to start collecting the in-game currency called battle points. Each enemy will have the number of battle points clearly marked above them. First one went down for 100, this one is worth 200. Quickly fire off salvos to take down this sea creature. He is firing acid, which will do damage to your ship. These first encounters are pretty easy, but will get increasingly more difficult as the round progresses. It's important to understand you don't lose your battle points by upgrading. Pick the buff you want by simply pressing Ctrl +1 or 2 depending on your choice. Enemy player is spotted. I send him an invite by simply aiming at his ship and pressing F. He accepts, he turns green, so we forge a temporary alliance. And this should be your plan of action early on in games. You can see the amount of battle points on that player, so there's very little value in fighting players at the start of games. Instead, forge alliances and focus your efforts on taking out these low-level sea monsters quickly. Accumulate as many battle points as you rapidly can and upgrade the power of your ships. These buffs will last until the end of the round, so waste no time by instantly upgrading to boost your ship. The number of battle points required for each new buff increases, but you can simply keep track with the meter in the top center of screen. The collection of these battle points serve multiple purposes, allowing you not only to increase the lethality of your ship to deal with the inevitable more difficult player and monster fights to come, but also towards your end goal. The whole purpose is to escape the Polygon with as many points as possible. Collect enough and escape, you can earn up to a max of 10,000 battle points per round. There are two ways to escape the Polygon. The first is by collecting one of the 4 keys that will drop randomly from higher tier monsters as you progress deeper into the Polygon, and then simply leave once the portal opens, which is marked by a large icon under that huge alien structure hanging in the sky. The timer for when the portal opens and closes can be seen in the top right hand corner. These keys can be found in areas of interest around the map, of which there are grayed out circles and circles marked by question marks. Expect monsters and players, so be prepared on approaching these areas. But that's what this opening phase is all about, by boosting your ship and forming alliances. The second way is by last resort. If other players have already used all 4 keys to escape through the portal, the last 4 surviving players will enter the Octogon in a savage battle royale style fight to the death. Divisions will still work in the Octogon, but when only division members remain, you will have to leave the division, which can be done at any time by clicking tab and then leaving the division and killing your one-time friends. So plenty of room for backstabbing and skullduggery ahead. Not everyone wants to be friends, and you may encounter lone wolves looking for that challenge. So it may lead to a lot of dynamic encounters. So be prepared for multiple changing scenarios. Expect the worst, and you will be prepared for it. Some may simply join a division or invite you to simply catch you in a vulnerable position moments later and turn on you. It should be noted you can't take damage from division members, so as long as they remain green, they are not a threat. But keep a close eye not only on your surroundings, but also on division members, where you can monitor their movements and actions to gauge their intent. If you watch the top left of the screen, you can always track the number of active players and the status of the 4 keys, signified by 4 triangular icons. When one of these icons turns white, it means a key has been spotted, but not yet claimed. When one turns light blue, it means a key has been claimed by an active player, and the same blue icon will appear above the ship that currently possesses that key. If you kill that player, the key will drop in the water beside his wreck and can be claimed by the first player that sails in close enough to claim it. So think ahead and be in a position to defend and claim your prize. Remember, once you claim that key for yourself, the key icon will appear above your ship, alerting everyone, making you the prime target. So, how do these ships play? Well, every ship comes with its own set of consumables and is fully customizable in port. Everyone starts with the Valkyrie with the stock hull, which has a bonus for ramming. But as you start playing the game, doing damage and earning battle points, you will start completing missions for that ship, which can unlock unique upgrades, allowing you to customize your hull, both your secondary and main armament, and your consumables. These missions can be found under combat missions and then under Big Hunt, where you can track your progress at all times. You can customize your ship once the upgrades are unlocked in port by simply clicking equipment and picking your desired loadout. There are no captain skills used in this mode, it's all about the ship customization. Just to give you some tips about visual appearance, if you see a yellow hulled Valkyrie rushing towards you, then you can be pretty sure he will try and ram you. A Valkyrie using armor piercing will have a blue hull, just like the footage in game, and a Valkyrie with a light blue hull will be using mortars. So using these simple visual clues, you can adjust your tactics on the fly. There are 3 classes of ships in this game mode: the cruiser class Valkyrie, where everyone starts before unlocking the Gale destroyer class, which is also fully customizable with its own varying sorts of torpedoes, and finally the battleship class Heracles, again fully customizable once the necessary missions have been unlocked. I'm currently engaged with a Gale class destroyer, and he's using energy torpedoes which actually cause overheating on my hull. So if I was to take damage right now, it would be exaggerated due to this effect. I've got a division mate, he's currently under attack. I'm going to quickly use my speed boost, close the distance and try and help. All these consumables are short duration but have relatively fast cooldown times. My friendly Gale takes out the enemy Gale and we share his battle points between us. As you approach the mid to late game phase, enemy ships can become worthwhile targets. You can see that enemy in the distance, he's got 1500. I only have 1 division member at the moment, so I send him an invite, and at the moment he accepts the invite, he also picks up a key. So all 4 keys have been claimed, and you can see on the left side of the screen my 2 division mates. One is actively got the blue triangular symbol, signifying that he's got one of these keys. So with a division mate carrying a key, it's possible to always stay close to one of these access points. Quickly going to speed boost a little bit closer. Not quite sure yet of my plan of action. 3 of the 4 keys have been claimed. 1 has been spotted, but not yet claimed. Simply moving a little bit closer to each other. It's this temporary calm before the storm, where teams are positioning themselves to either take possession of a key or run the gauntlet of those already trying to block the portal exit. As we can see, the portal timer is just over 3 minutes away. So let's quickly look at some of the rewards available should you successfully make it out of the Polygon with those precious battle points. There are some nice rewards, including permanent camouflages for tier 9 and tier 8 ships, event themed captains, premium time, or should you wish, you can simply exchange all the battle points for credits. This is probably one of the most unpredictable times in this fight to leave the Polygon. Every remaining player, we can see that there are currently 8 ships left. I have a full division and 1 is carrying a key, but everyone now will be jockeying to get into position to leave as soon as that portal opens. Timer is just up to just over 2 minutes away. Our current key carrier is under fire from both the left and the right. There are 2 keys on the right and 2 in front, including my own division mate. Here comes a Valkyrie in at high speed. He's speed boosting. Get a quick salvo off. I'm just going to position myself here behind. I think my own division mate has got himself into a ton of trouble. He's being cross-torped, and sure enough he's taken out. So there is a key to be grabbed. They're right in front. Here's another key carrier just popping out in front. His guns are turned away. I'm going to put as much damage on this guy as quickly as possible. I don't want to get too close so he can ram. Just speed boosting away, trying to do a good bit of damage. He's focused on my division mate, who is attempting to rush in and get that other key. I keep putting pressure on this guy. All 4 keys now have been claimed. I keep this one under fire. I don't want to become the focal point of any focus fire. Let these guys fight as much as possible amongst themselves. While the ship goes down, that only leaves 6. There are 4 key holders alive. 1 has just died. They're on the far side. A gale got torped out by another gale. I'm just going to hold my distance. There is a major tussle breaking out here at the moment. The portal is now open. Now is the time to get a key and get out of Dodge. This Valkyrie is quite low. See if we can get some decent damage. Okay, so that's an available key. This is my main opposition, and in quick succession, all those guys fighting on the right have died. They have been killed by the monsters at the portal. So all I have to do is basically take out this one last Valkyrie, take the key here in front of me, and exit the portal. We take out the final remaining ship that only leaves myself and these monsters here in front. So I'm just gonna push in, claim this key. I've got 1 minute and 50 seconds to leave the polygon. So I'm just going to boost up some skills, try and get some damage. Haven't really been able to fight these guys one-on-one. So we go in, push in, we claim the key. So let's see what kind of damage we can do with a fully maxed out Valkyrie using AP on these monsters. Pretty decent salvos. Get another choice of a buff. We'll go with vampirism. And I'm actually running very low on time now, so I need to quickly turn in, get inside that portal, just finish off this one monster. There we go. Turn in. Still a couple of monsters here, but I don't have the time. I don't have the time to kill these guys. Just gain some additional damage. It's always worthwhile getting some extra damage to complete all these missions, which helps unlock additional upgrades in the port. Time ticking down. 3, 2, 1, and we enter the portal. Time to go spend those battle points in the armory. See what goodies we can pick up. I'd like to thank you once again all for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more. Take a moment to check out some of my most recent videos and leave a comment below. And until the next time, keep sailing it like you stole it.